go for it.
All right. Well, welcome back, and I hope everyone had a great week. A little bit of insider news. We went to Epcot and went to the new 220 restaurant. The Duke's critique of the place, it was neat. If you get a chance, go check it out. We're going to post some videos, maybe depends on how they get edited, of our trip. Maybe y'all like that too. All right, getting back to work here. We're doing the interior of the Seaview. Last episode, we showed you how we were doing this so that it'll all fold together, and we did our buttresses. These wing walls that we inserted, I didn't take into account where they intersect the soffit, so we're going to have to make an adjustment on those. It'll be minor. We're going to clip them at the top. I'm going to clip a piece out, so we're going to remove them like this. We'll be gluing them back in place, but we're going to cut some distance off of the sides, or we're going to notch that. I've just been thinking about how we want to do that when we size them back up. We will figure this out as we go. The other thing we're going to do today, and don't worry about those little marks, they'll go away. We're going to build this spiral stairway. We're going to build the hatch, and we're going to build this desk here, and then we're going to do the buttress pieces, the internal structure pieces for the nose. We're going to cut those out. They've definitely cured long enough. All right. Oh, and one other thing, as I mentioned in our last episode, when we're doing the spiral stairway and the hatch, this piece, these three pieces here have to be rolled. I'm using a paper clip that's been straightened out. You can use a sewing needle, you can use a toothpick, but because of the size of these at this scale, the thinnest thing you can find is the best. Probably a needle for most of you. Again, it's experimental in that as you learn to do the craft, if this is your first build, or this is your first build, you're going to have difficulty with these things, and it's no big deal. You mess up, you wad it up, you print it again, and off you goes. The magic of this hobby is that when we mess something up, we usually can just literally wad it up and go for it. Reprint and rock. All right. I'm going to get into this, and again, like, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you supporting us. Again, like, share, and subscribe, and we're off. Thank you. Watch away. that's it for now, guys. I know it looks like not much got done, but there was a lot involved. Okay, what we've got so far here is we've got the desk installed, we've got the hatch installed, and as you can see, I removed this spar, which I'll probably leave those out in the instructions, to tell you to leave that out so that you can put these parts in. That's the reason why. This is the little rig that is the, I guess you'd call it the guardrails for the hatch. They need to dry so that I can put them in place and form them around. They look a little funky now, but they'll look fine then. The spiral stairway is complete. All we have to do is do the wrap around it, and that'll only take a moment. That needs to dry for a while too, obviously. Here's the spiral as it goes up. This will be trimmed to length after we put it in place, and then in the kit I'll make sure that that line is made so that you don't have to trim anything. Okay, and the wing walls, when we started out, you might have noticed, oh, by the way, this piece right here, this ring goes on the bottom there before we put the guardrails in place around the hatch. And obviously that spar will go back in place. These wing walls have been trimmed back. They'll be glued into place here again and then folded up so they don't interfere with that. And in the kit, these will be this length from now on. I've got that marked over there for future reference. When we publish, obviously, those things will be taken care of. Again, this will be complete next week, and then we'll finally move back to these interiors that I thought I would get these spars done, or these structural components done today, but we didn't. All right, and then we'll put those in place, finish the nose, and slide this in. Next week, we will have these supports done and the nose construct built as to whether the structural components that is built. And then hopefully we'll do some cladding there. I'm looking at probably 3 more sessions before we get to where we're just detailing out the model and getting rid of the warts that I showed y'all. And I know right now when you look at this and you see ripples in this and seams in that, it looks kind of juvenile. And again, it was a design build, but the finished model wouldn't have as many mistakes, obviously, because you're not, it's already been built. It's already been designed. All the bugs have been worked out. But anyway, all that being said, the final detailing of the model will clean up all of the imperfections that you see, well, most of them. And I think it'll look pretty good. And when you build one for yourself, again, you won't be experiencing the things we've done here as far as mistakes. You might make some mistakes in quality on your own end, but that's just things you can work through by tearing it up and building it again, like I said earlier. Again, it's been fun. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you can put up with a little slow build here while we get these little tiny things built. And as you can see, it's not all that easy to deal with them. Again, like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate you. And I hope you're enjoying this. You guys have a great week. Bye.